New York is the most obvious destination for people who want to visit the United States. It is well-connected and offers a range of accommodations perfect for every pocket. Those who plan for 1 week or more there might want to explore the nearby cities to have a broader view of the East Coast. Today, we will discover the most exciting day trips you can arrange from New York if you have a spare day and want to visit the nearby cities. Welcome back to Town Travel Tips. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and get ready to travel with us. Philadelphia. 90 minutes of driving or 3 hours of train can bring you from Manhattan to Philadelphia. History, museums, and exciting local cuisine are the main reasons for exploring one of the oldest cities in North America, and a place with the very roots of the United States. Philadelphia is a city of many neighborhoods, each with its own combination of restaurants, murals, businesses, rituals, and experiences influenced by cultures all around the world. The main landmark you want to see is the Liberty Bell, a historical symbol of liberty and independence. It used to ring to commemorate the signing of the Constitution. In the late 1800s, the bell went on tour around the country in an attempt to heal the wounds caused by the Civil War. The bell arrived in Philadelphia in 1915 and has remained there ever since. In case you're wondering, the vast crack happened in 1846, on George Washington's birthday. In South Philadelphia, fancy restaurants, fashionable cafes, and locally owned boutiques are right next to Street Italian Market, a street food corridor that offers much more world cuisine than its name suggests. Make sure to not miss one of the local delicacies, the Philly Cheesesteak, a sandwich prepared with thinly sliced beefsteak and melted cheese on a long, soft bread. Washington. It's a bit more than a 3-hour train ride from New York to Washington, D.C., but spending a day in the U.S. Capitol is a great investment if you love historic cities. The main landmark is, needless to say, Capitol Hill. The Capitol, known across the globe as a symbol of the United States, houses the House of Representatives and the Senate. The massive dome, modeled after St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, towers over all other Washington structures. The core part was constructed between 1793 and 1812. The most recent addition, completed in 1958 to 1962, extended the main facade where presidents take the oath of office. You can take a lovely 40-minute walk from the Capitol heading toward another prominent and famous spot, the Lincoln Memorial. A 19-foot marble monument of a seated and contemplative President Abraham Lincoln stands in the middle of the memorial, flanked by 36 columns, one for each state that existed at the time of Lincoln's death. The Lincoln Memorial is separated from the Washington Monument by the reflecting pool, visited by more than 20 million tourists yearly, and one of the United States' icons. The White House is just a 15-minute walk away, however, you won't be able to visit it as a tourist. Suppose you still want to have a look at the outside. In that case, you will have to go to Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, or Lafayette Square, where the famous walls can be easily seen. Boston. 4 hours of driving north, or the same time on a local train, will bring you from New York to Boston. No other city in America has as much colonial and Revolutionary War history as Boston. Harvard and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology are two of America's most prominent institutions. These, and many other colleges in the area, serve to maintain Boston's young and active with a thriving cultural scene. With all of the music, theater, and entertainment options, as well as the multitude of restaurants, there's never a shortage of things to do here. Given that you will be there for only 1 day, walking the Freedom Trail is the best option to see the prominent landmarks in town. The 3-mile Freedom Trail takes you through 16 of the city's most important historical monuments and attractions. The trail goes through the old granary burying ground, the King's Chapel Burying Ground, which is Boston's oldest cemetery, with the graves of Governor John Winthrop and 2 Mayflower passengers. The Old South Meeting House, where patriots' ringing speeches sparked the Boston Tea Party, and the Old State House. The Freedom Trail continues through Boston's North End and ends in Charlestown, across the bridge from the 54-gun frigate USS Constitution and the 220-foot granite Bunker Hill Monument. Have you ever toured these cities of New York? Let us know in the comment section below your experience. If you're planning a trip, go ahead and send your questions to the community. We are here to help every fellow traveler. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the following video. Ciao!